Home ownership has become more affordable in the Greater Toronto area. There's a whole lot of confusion in the market regarding uncertainty that's going on in the real estate market today. This is something I'm experiencing with current clients. These are the conversations that are happening. When you look at it on a broader scale, the average home price has gone down, the interest rates have gone down, which in turn have made homes a lot more affordable compared to this time last year. A lot of buyers are getting a bigger purchasing power today because of the interest rate cuts. Now, coming into the spring market, there's also talks of there being more interest rate cuts coming up, which will obviously make the affordability that much better. Now, when we look at the average price in the Greater Toronto area, it's still above $1 million, which makes it a lot more challenging for obviously any buyer that's coming into the market. So this uncertainty has caused a lot of buyers to just sit and watch to see what is going to happen. For some of my clients who are buyers, I'm actually encouraging you to move forward and do something during this time, because the inventory that is in the market today is really high, which gives you, the buyer, the ability to have the options to go out and look at different sorts of properties, as well as gives you the negotiation power, because you step into that home and you step into there submitting an offer, being the only buyer on the table. So the roles flip to your favor on how you can actually approach that offer per se. But let's go back here in terms of the purchase price. Before I get on to that, for those who are new here, my name is Clement. I'm a real estate broker here in the Greater Toronto area. I mainly focus on residential real estate. So if you want to reach out to me, there's a link in the bio. Set up a time that's best for you, and we can get into a quick conversation and see how I could be of any help to you and take it from there. Whether you're 9 days or 90 days away from making a move, or you're thinking of selling, I'll always take it from where you are and just have a discussion at that point. So let's get back to the discussion at hand. April of 2024. The purchase price at this point was $1,108,000. This was the average price at this point. Now, when we look at, let's say, February of 2025, the average home price in the Greater Toronto area was $1,063,490. So you can see that purchasing power alone has already gone down significantly. And when we look at it as of March 2025, the average price is now $1,093,000. Now, when you compare this to what the average price was in March of 2024, the average price in the Greater Toronto area was $1,120,984. So when you look at that, you can see the purchasing power has gone down, which is beneficial to the buyer. Seller's expectation is really not meeting the current market. And how you market your home in terms of the price is very important in today's market, to avoid you staying in the market for a long time and having no showings, really, because I know a lot of sellers sometimes are not having as much showings, and you're just still waiting for that certain price to come in. But if you match it with where the market is today, you would get the price that you want. Then if you're upsizing or downsizing, particularly if you're downsizing, this is the best time to be in the market, because when you look at it, supply and demand, a lot of times all the market is looking for right now is that confidence. Once that confidence kicks in, you will see the market flipping around. During the summer, the price point will start going up slowly and slowly and slowly. So if you're a first-time home buyer, I would say this is the best time to get into it. The other thing I want to look at is the interest rate. So the interest rate in April of 2024 was at around 5.6%. Today, the interest rate is sitting at 4.25%. So a lot of home buyers are saving close to $500, $600 per month, which is significant given all the uncertainty and all the price points. Real estate obviously typically would take time. It does not change within a quarter. You'll see it, the change within a year to 18 months. I have clients today who was purchasing a property. She just got approved at a rate of 4.9. Then today, because the kind of property they're looking for is a specific type of house, it's just taking them a long time. And when we did the whole pre-approval again, she just got a really, really good rate at 4.2%, which has lowered her her monthly mortgage, and her purchase power has also increased. So this is some of the things that you can really look into, even if you're not ready, even if you're not thinking of buying in the next 6 months to 12 months. I would say go in there and talk to a mortgage broker. If you need somebody, reach out to me. I'll help you out with this, and just get into this conversation and see what you can actually do. So when you look at the affordability side of it, why I think homes are not slightly affordable too, when you're looking at the land transfer tax. When your purchase power has gone down, you're also paying less on land transfer tax. You're paying less in the down payment. So there's that side of things as well. Homes now start becoming a lot more affordable. It does not feel like it at the moment, because when I'm talking to a lot of our current clients, they're still waiting on, they're still hanging on, which is okay. And if you can do something, I kid you not, I think this is the best time to take action. Now, to all the sellers that I'm dealing with as well, particularly if you're selling a condo, because I've encountered this a lot this year now, and the condo market has been hit really hard. And when you put it all together in terms of inventory, amounts of inventory, 80% of the homes that are selling today are freehold properties, 20% are condos. So that tells you what's going on with the condo market, because particularly if you look at the CO1 downtown Toronto area, a lot of these condos are staying in the market for 30, 40, sometimes even 60 days. So when you look at this, a lot of it also would go into the sellers. Yes, a lot of sellers typically relate their situation. Like you bought your home for, let's say, 1.8 million, and you did some renovations on it for around 300,000. So you want to recoup that money, so you put your property out for 2.5 million, but the offers you're getting are around 2.1, 2.2, which are according to the value of that specific area. You might have done an incredible job in renovations, but the value of your home comes in at around 2.1. So that shows that you're only going to make a profit of around 100 grand. You might not be really happy with that, but that is the reality of where you stand. So it's either you just choose to wait and let the property increase in appreciation in equity within another year to 2 years, or if you're coming into the market today, instead of really giving your property what we call a bad stigma of it staying in the market, like, why is this home not selling? The seller is completely unrealistic because there's something wrong with this home, and nobody's coming in to match the price that you want. And this is where a lot of sellers are finding themselves today. So I would say just look at the current value, the micro value of your neighborhood. If you need help with this, again, reach out to me. I'll send you a market equity update for your specific house, for your specific micro neighborhood, and you'll have a good understanding of where you stand. And then from there, this is when you create the plan of how to move forward. Either you're downsizing or you're upsizing, and look at those options and see how does that coincide with the current value, but not just your situation. I'll leave this for now, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll be talking a little bit more on this whole tariff conversation. Until next time, have a good one. Thank you. Bye.